90% of retail traders with less than $10,000 lose their money in their first year. It usually happens fast, and the market isn't rigged against them. They're simply getting crushed by applying the wrong rules to the wrong game. The flaw in their logic is treating a tiny portfolio like a large-scale investment. If you have $5,000 and spread it across 10 different stocks, a solid 20% gain on one position barely moves the needle, but a few consecutive losses on those small positions will steadily wipe out the entire balance. To survive, you have to abandon the broad, patient mindset of a traditional investor. Instead, you need to operate like a surgeon. You pick one highly specific, precise procedure, and you execute it exactly the same way every single time. To see what that precision looks like in practice, look at this comparison. A $5,000 account can safely absorb $50 losses, which is a strict 1% limit per trade. You can take 3, 4, or 5 of those tiny hits and keep trading. But the moment you abandon that rule and take large, undisciplined losses, the pool drains immediately. The primary objective when you start with limited capital isn't to make $1 million. It is strictly mathematical survival. You are trying to stay in the game long enough to actually develop a profitable edge. The first specialized tool for a small account is an intraday strategy called Gap and Go. You scan the pre-market for stocks priced under $20 that have suddenly gapped up 10% or more, triggered by an overnight catalyst like an earnings report or a clinical trial. But the gap alone means nothing without massive volume. Volume is the fuel that validates the momentum. If the stock jumps on low volume, that morning gap will fade into a heavy loss. On this candlestick chart, you can see the exact mechanics of the entry. You wait for the opening bell, watch that first 1-minute candle print, and if it closes strong, you place your entry trigger immediately above its peak. Right below that entry, you establish a tight red zone for your stop loss. Then you set a green profit target exactly twice that distance above. This creates a strict 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio for the trade. Beginners obsess over their win rate, but locking in a 2-to-1 ratio mathematically guarantees profitability even if you guess wrong half the time. Every win covers 2 losses, which keeps the math working in your favor. If you prefer multi-day holds, you need a different tool, volume price analysis. The logic here is that price movement without volume is a trap. But when a stock moves on double its average volume, that indicates heavy institutional backing. Here we have a stock in a clear uptrend, tracking above a 9-day exponential moving average. The setup requires patience. You wait for the price to pull back and touch that exact EMA line. Notice the volume bars at the bottom. On the pullback, the volume drops, signaling that sellers are exhausted. Your entry trigger is the moment that line bounces off the EMA with a sudden spike in volume, confirming the upward trend is resuming. High-priced sector stocks can easily price out a small account trying to swing trade. You solve this capital constraint by executing the exact same momentum strategy using fractional shares or sector-specific ETFs like the semiconductor funds, SOXS or SOXL. This combination of volume analysis and moving averages allows a tiny account to safely ride the coattails of massive institutional money without needing to put thousands of dollars on the line. Then there is the most misunderstood tool in retail trading, options. Most of the horror stories come from amateurs buying short-dated, out-of-the-money contracts as lottery tickets. Professional options use is entirely different. Look at the balance here to see how capital leverage actually works. To hold 100 actual shares of a $50 stock, you need $5,000. But you can secure the exact same market exposure by buying one in-the-money call option, 30 days from expiration, for only $300. You can protect that small capital pool even further by using a debit spread. You buy an option and simultaneously sell a slightly less favorable one against it. This caps your potential upside, but it dramatically lowers your entry cost and enforces a strict mathematical ceiling on your maximum loss. Option spreads are an exercise in maximum capital efficiency. By lowering the cost of entry, a $2,000 account can safely diversify across multiple active, high-probability setups at the same time. To execute these strategies without emotion, you need a rigid daily operating system. It starts 45 minutes before the opening bell. You run your scanner, strictly looking for those high-volume catalysts. From that scan, you build a watch list with an absolute maximum of 5 names. Any more than 5, and analysis paralysis sets in. You will end up watching the wrong chart while the right one breaks out. When the bell rings, follow the rule mapped out on this timeline. The 9:30 open is chaotic, filled with wide spreads and institutional shakeouts, shaded here in red. A disciplined trader waits until 9:45, when stable momentum moves finally begin. After the morning session wraps up, you have to update your trading journal. It is the most vital feedback loop in trading, and the one that beginners consistently ignore. If you meticulously log your entries, track your exits, and your emotional state for 3 months, patterns emerge. That raw data evolves into a personalized, evidence-based system that clearly defines the exact setups where you have a psychological edge. Before you risk a single real dollar, you have a non-negotiable mandate. Prove that your system works on a paper trading simulator for 2 full weeks. Build the skill, then deploy the capital. Succeeding with a small account does not require secret formulas or rigged information. It relies entirely on rigid process, flawless execution, and the discipline to let the math work in your favor.